Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Tony'sPicks.com. I'm Tony T. It's time for our NBA 3-pack with Ramon Scott. You'll find his stream plays over at Tony'sPicks.com. Enjoying a great past 30 days, 1,443 units of profit. Also showing positive results the entire year for 2024. Let's bring Ramon in right now. Ramon Scott, what's going on?
Hey, yeah, Tony, just ready for a great weekend of sports, including the UFC card. I think that's kind of the highlight, I think, for a lot. And, well, I've tried to watch some golf in between, waiting for it to start, and enjoyed that. But we got our big sports, and especially NBA. Talk about it here, Tony. But just two games left. An interesting way they're playing it out this season, Tony, with everybody in action tonight and then a day off, so nobody has any rest advantage. And there will be some things to be determined still on Sunday over these next 2 days, Friday and Sunday in the NBA.
That's right, Friday and Sunday, 15 game cards, day off on Saturday. So, a lot of seeding, play-in situations, still a lot in the air here as we close out the regular season. We do know the 9 versus 10 home team, so Chicago and Atlanta really nothing to play for, so they'll be rested in that 9 versus 10 game. So that's something that we can pretty much chalk up. But let's get underway here with our rundown here from the NBA 3-pack here from Ramon. We start with the Nets and Knicks. The Knicks 10.5. We see the total coming at 210.5.
Yeah, she mentioned that we tipped you off on that Trae Young and maybe his return. But yeah, let's take a look here. The Knicks situation is this, right, Tony? They're third, but Milwaukee, they got obviously got a huge bump in the road here with Giannis being out. So the Knicks, maybe they can see a little bit of light, but they still are trying to fend off Cleveland behind them. Now maybe they'll end up in third, Tony, but whatever the case may be here against Brooklyn, Knicks just played well against Boston last night. We saw them, look good from the get-go. Yeah, Boston played their regulars. Look, that's what Boston, I think their philosophy is let's keep these guys, in motion, in action. They're healthy. That's one thing, dangerous maybe about Boston too, but the Knicks still came out and looked great against them in a game that they had to win. And we know Boston, even though they play the regulars, no motivation. So here, the Nets will not have rest advantage, and they're obviously a huge favorite here against Brooklyn. Tony, Brooklyn's not playing any defense at all right now. They definitely, I don't know, they might be the worst team in the league here down the stretch. I mean, even it feels like even the Pistons in Washington are fighting harder in Charlotte than these guys right now. Brooklyn's gone over in 8 of their last 11 on the road. The Knicks have gone over in 9 of their last 10. So I just figure the Knicks they looked great yesterday. I would think that their thing is get this win. We're a huge favorite. We're not going to focus totally on just stymieing these guys, just holding them down. Brooklyn hasn't scored great down the stretch here, no doubt, but I think the situation will call for an over tonight.
All right, Ramon Scott, click link below for his best bets, Nets and Knicks. The pick here will be Nets and Knicks over 210.5. All right, we'll continue here on our NBA rundown. And of course, be sure to use promo code TonyT at checkout. You'll save 20% off all premium pick packages. Click the link in the description. Get on board with Ramon Scott. All right, let's continue here on our NBA rundown as we get ready here for the next game here on our board. We'll move the chains here, and we're going to get to here. What did we get to? The 5:40, 8:40 Eastern time spot here. You can see not a lot of lines up. I put that ticker down because we're still waiting for lines from some of these situations. So you're going to see a lot of mess up here on this board, but we'll swing through. I think I might have skipped it here. Let me get back here. We're looking here for the Pistons and the Mavericks. We do have a lineup on this game. Just my line provider isn't posting it, so let's get back to it here. What are we doing here? Let's see. Oh, I'm hitting the NHL. That's why. All right, let's get to it back here. This is the game we'll be looking at. Pistons and Mavericks. We do have a line up right now. I'm showing in one of the books here, the Mavericks 14, total 218.
Yeah, I tried to make it as easy on us as possible, Tony, because some of when we tape together, especially given the nature of everything I just talked about, and you know, coming in, there are some things that are happening right now, and lines are coming up late. But I did try to focus in on some of these. So you got Detroit and Dallas here. Yeah, we definitely see a line here. double digits. But look, and maybe I'll focus. With FanDuel opened at 15.5, down to 13.5 here, and maybe here's why, Tony. Right? I mean, look, Dallas does have motivation, but we're all realists in life, right? If I'm Dallas, I'm thinking, well, here I am. I could catch the Clippers. I could flip flop. Fourth and fifth is probably the biggest difference in the whole tournament, really. I mean, yes, I mean, I understand first and eighth and second, when they all get into the field, but fourth and fifth is kind of like the breaking point for those teams. But I'm a realist too. And so I look at it and I see the Clippers, they're hosting Utah later that night. If I'm Dallas, I'm thinking this, and then the Clippers play Houston on Sunday. Now Houston may come into LA and play tough. They've had done a nice job this season, but Dallas, I'm here. Okay, we can beat Detroit, no problem. But then we've got to go play at OKC. So I really think we're stuck in fifth. Yeah, things could break our way. We'll go out there and play well. But Detroit, they've definitely shown some life here, and Dallas has kind of surged here, I think, a little bit as they've tried to inch closer, has been because of a defense. Dallas has gone under in 10 of their last 13 games. They're 16 and 24 to the under at home this season. Detroit's averaged just 100 points per game in their last 4 games, Tony, and that was against, some of those were against pretty bad teams, Chicago, Brooklyn, Memphis here. So Dallas has done a nice job. I don't think they're going to feel like, hey, let's, we're going to still keep our guys rested here. If we get stuck in fifth, we'll try at OKC. Let's see what happens. But really, the Clippers, all they need to do is get that win versus Utah. They'll be in a pretty good position after that. So I'm taking under here in this one, Tony. Try to put some psychology behind what's going on in this one, I think.
All right, Ramon Scott, you get his screenplays over at TonySpace.com. Pistons Mavericks says go under total of 218. Oh, by the way, the wondering about Houston, they lost tonight. They cannot finish with a winning record this season. Nothing to play for the rest of the way. Let's continue here on this NBA rundown here, joined by Ramon Scott. Click the link in the description to get his premium picks. You see the promo code TonyJ checkout, and you'll save that 20% off. All right, let's continue. Next game here up on the board. We'll come up to one of the late games tonight. So we'll move here the chains here, and we'll get to it. And it'll be this, not this one. Although it's a good one. We'll get to this one right here. All right, here we go. With Suns and Kings, the Suns 5-point favorite on the road. We see the total 225.5.
No, Tony, I'm a steam chaser. I'm, Mr. Steam, whatever. I can't buy it. I mean, the bells and whistles and signals are all going off here tonight on Phoenix, and I just can't get behind these guys, Tony. I rarely back these Sharps in this late season situation. They've really been, well, I don't know, they crush it usually. Last couple nights, not so great, and I've been with them a little bit. But in this, I don't know, Tony. I don't like Phoenix at all heading into the postseason. I think there's some chemistry issue, whatever. You got some guys on there that maybe, wherever they go, it seems to be an issue a little bit. Yeah, they can hook up with some superstars here and there, maybe win something now and then. But I'm going to take the Kings here. Yeah, they still have a little bit to play for here, right? I mean, it's really interesting now how things have worked out here between, 8, 9, and 10, because the Kings the Lakers are still there, and those teams right now, the Kings end up losing that game last night to New Orleans. So they have the same record as the Lakers here, so they're still motivated. And the Suns have been in El Foldo, playing themselves right out of the playoffs and into the play-in tournament here. So the steam has been all night on Phoenix, and man, Tony, this is the stuff that I follow. They're usually not wrong in this situation. I just can't do it. I'm on Sacramento here. They've gone 3-4 without Monk. They lost recently some games here, but they played New York, Boston, and the OKC game, and New Orleans as well, right? So tough teams here. Sacramento 16-10 against the spread as a dog. Phoenix is under 500 as a favorite against the spread this season. So I'm going to take Sacramento here with a little something to play for. Maybe they're just, everybody thinks of these three guys healthy again. And yeah, I mean, no Malik Monk, as I mentioned, but I'm on the Kings, sir. Give me the points.
All right, Ramon Scott, getting screenplays at TonySmith.com. Suns and Kings, Suns here and Kings. It'll be the Kings. Graham at +5, 5 all over the place. The Sharps have moved to 5. Ramon going against this team, Chasers. They're taking the 5 in this one. All right, we got through our 3-pack here from the NBA for Friday's action. So now it's time to turn our attention over at TonySpicks.com. Of course, we get a lot of volume here on a Friday as we have 15 games here from the NBA, 15 Major League Baseball. Also, we got 6 on the 5 or 6 on the ice. I believe it's 5 on the ice. So lots of volume now. You see Ramon over the past 3 days compiling 1,443 units of profit, all sports combined. Also showing profit for the year. What do you have going on over at Tony's Picks?
I'm glad there's a big NBA card because it was a disappointment for me last night. So I'm going to hit it. I don't care. I'm going to keep firing on this. I mean, I know every situation up and down, left and right here, and I think I can figure this out tomorrow, and I'm going to be hitting this NBA card. Yeah, I'll be involved in Major League Baseball. Tony, hopefully the weather prevails. I went 1-0. I'm at 1-0-2. I don't know. Could I count these rainouts here yesterday, Tony? But we won our play, and we also won our three plays on the ice. So there is a small hockey card tomorrow as well. So I'll have something going there. But I think it's going to be about NBA. I'm not backing down from this situation. Maybe I've whined about it too much. Let's just hit it with some of these games. I'm going to be up because I want to look at some of these breaking lines here and see what the Sharps are doing. Tony, I'm going to hunt those guys down here on Friday. And hit me up over at TonySpicks.com. There you see Tony showing the long-term packages, but I'll also have single-day packages tomorrow in basketball, baseball. Maybe I'll package up an evening card together to include that hockey in there, Tony. It's mostly all evening action, actually, tomorrow in our sports. So hit me up over at TonySpicks.com. Use the promo code TonyT at checkout to save 20% off all premium pick packages from those individual day packages. Are all profit guaranteed here. That means that I must show a profit, basically get over 500 on those 3-packs, 5-packs, 7-packs, or that single game play as well. The special discount best bet that I try to feature every day here on the site. And if I don't show a profit, you're going to get credits right back to your account. There's no such thing as, I guess, as a free ride, Tony, but we guarantee you'll have a winning experience with our cappers here at Tony'sPicks.com. But to avoid any confusion or short-term results, we know it's all about the long-term. Get those packages, 3-day, 7-day, 30-day. If you hit me up, obviously tomorrow on a 3-day, we're going to go right through the weekend, including Friday NBA, Tony, and Sunday NBA. It's going to be an awesome, pretty fun. I'll say pretty fun. I want to get carried away here. There's still some late season hijinks going on some of the personnel we all saw it again today, but certainly some impactful games in the NBA. We're going to be all over it. And the hockey card as well, big card on Saturday, of course. So consider that 3-day pass, and let's get to the postseason here, the play-in tournament, whatever you want to look at it. It's not the regular season, so it must be the postseason at least. Come on over to Tony'sPicks.com and join me for those packages. Use that promo code TonyT at checkout. Thank you, sir.
That's right, guys. And with Ramon Scott over at Tony'sPicks.com. Great record here the last 30 days. 1,443 units of profit. All sports combined. You can verify that by going to Ramon's handicapping page. Click the link in the description. You'll be able to find all the plays right there. You'll land right here. No better time to get on board with those long-term passes. You guys like that 3-day pass here on the Friday. That'll cover all of Ramon's premium plays for 3 days. All the baseball coverage. A lot of volume in baseball. A lot of volume in NBA. Volume in hockey. So get on board with that 3-day pass, and we'll save you some money when you use that promo code TonyT at checkout. Access Ramon's page. Click the link in the description. You'll land right on his profile page. Go ahead and get signed up. All right, Ramon also put together a 3-pack here from a Major League Baseball, but you're going to have to like and subscribe to find those picks. All right, so that's what you really got to do, because if you don't, it's really a scavenger hunt. We have a lot of volume up here, so make sure you like, subscribe, get notified, so now you can see the nice orderly fashion we upload them in, and you can get these plays, because lots of volume up here, guys. There's 3 more picks from Ramon floating out on the channel, but you better subscribe, set notifications, so they're all easy to find. All right, from Ramon, I'm Tony T. We'll talk to you guys later.